Hey everyone, welcome back to the Noble Force YouTube channel, and today another Star Wars The Old Republic video. Today guys, we will be going over an in-depth guide to Sniper for PvP level 70, because this is my main class now. I've been maining this for a couple of weeks now, but I've mained it on and off ever since the game came out, and I really wanted to get back to it. And in my guild, I've had some people ask me, okay, how do I play Sniper in PvP, because I keep dying and I'm always getting focused. How do I stay alive longer? How do I best use each life that I have or around each spawn cycle? So today guys, we are going to break down the Sniper's defensive kits, and we are going to show you some prime examples of positioning and what to do in situations. Now, I couldn't get in every single situation that you will find yourself in as a sniper, but a lot of it is very situational, so really what it comes down to is pure judgment. You're gonna have to play the character a lot, you're gonna have to know what to do and how to execute it. But guys, without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright guys, so first, before we get into actual examples and gameplay, it's important that we understand how the sniper works. Now, obviously it is a ranged DPS class, but the key word to remember here is ranged. Oftentimes, I see a lot of snipers getting right into the thick of battle, sitting in the middle of the action and not using their range to their advantage to either get nice picks or to suppress a point or whatever. They're not doing it correctly. So it's important to realize that, hey, you're a sniper, so you should be in the background sniping your targets and providing backup in a sense, or actually a lot of firepower, but from the background for your team. So let's get into some defensive things, because a lot of snipers, especially in my guild that I find, who have asked me about it, are having trouble staying alive. Now, this isn't really dependent on your spec, so we're gonna go over the ones that all snipers get, and then I'll probably give you some NG examples, but they're pretty much applicable to everything else in the game. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so your defensive ability that you have overall as an Imperial agent is your shield probe. This is going to be your first line of defense. Don't pop this prematurely. You're going to want to wait until you're actually either about to take lots of damage or are in the process of taking damage. You need to either live longer or escape. Don't be dumb with this. This has a 30-second cooldown, so you want to make sure you're using it sparingly. Definitely something you want to pop whenever you are forced to be in the thick of things. I don't want to say pop it every time it's on CD, because maybe you're not even taking damage, but you're in combat, right? So maybe no one's paying attention to you or whatever. So it really doesn't make any sense at all to use your shield probe. So don't use it unless you actually are taking damage. It will help. And right now you're listening to the dark side winning, and I'm gonna miss out on a ton of command XP, but that's okay. Next is your evasion. This increases your chance to dodge melee and ranged attack by 200% for 5 seconds. Does not break stealth. So the best thing about this, I love it. So if you're being attacked, right, by an enemy sniper and you see them charging up ambush or even series of shots, you pop this evasion dude, they're pretty much going to miss and dodge all of those shots. You are going to dodge all of those shots pretty much and take almost no damage whatsoever. This has a 1-minute cooldown and it only works for 5 seconds. So if you know you're about to get bursted on, that's when you want to pop it. Do not pop it on and off CD. I don't know. I feel like it's situational. A lot of things on the sniper are very situational, but this is by far one of your most important abilities. I hear a lot of people saying evasion does nothing for them. That's not true. It does everything for you if you know how to use it. Obviously, if you're playing the agent at all, everyone has this. You have your distraction, which interrupts the target. Be careful when you're using your interrupt. I don't need to really go into too much detail on how to use it. And also, you have your escape, so don't worry about that. You guys should know how to use that as well. And you guys do have your flashbang that will stun a target for 8 seconds, and the range is 35 meters, so it's a pretty long freaking area to cast onto someone if you need to stop them from capping a point, or if trying to run away, you can just throw it at them and get away, and hopefully they don't have their CC breaker up. But now let's go into the actual other sniper utilities. So the next defensive cooldown, or sometimes you could use it offensively, I guess, it's diversion, which reduces the accuracy by 45% and exposes other snipers from cover up to 8 enemies within 8 meters for 8 seconds. Cannot be used on operation bosses. So this is more so for PvP, guys. This is for PvP. So basically what you want to do if you're battling an enemy sniper, or anyone actually, especially ranged, you want to pop this diversion on them, and it'll reduce their accuracy by almost half, so they'll start missing shots, and which means less damage you're taking. So you want to pop this usually whenever you get into an encounter with a ranged class. With melee, it's a little bit different. I still am kind of trying to figure out like its advantages against melee, but especially against range, if you're fighting a commando or even like a scoundrel, especially an enemy sniper or gunslinger, or even like a power tech or anything like that, you want to pop that on them so their accuracy goes to complete crap and you are able to get as much shots off as you can while taking as little damage as you can. Next, you have, your cover pulse that detonates an emergency charge that knocks all nearby targets back several meters and immobilizing them for 5 seconds. This is something you want to use as well if you're being collapsed on. This is also kind of like your first line of defense kind of a thing. If you are finding yourself in trouble and you have a group of enemies coming at you, and or like let's just say you're on, like an assassin is on you, right? Because those are some of the snipers like hardest enemies. If an assassin is on you, right, you can cover pulse them away. They're immobilized for 5 seconds. If they choose to break it, you can always go and leg shot them and keep them there. So use your cover pulse wisely as well, because that has a 30-second cooldown. So every 30 seconds you will get a cover pulse. And the next thing we want to talk about here is the covered escape. That's pretty easy. Roll forward 18 meters. Your chance to dodge attacks is increased by 100%. So if you are about to get ambushed or a heavy hitting attack is coming and you don't have your evasion up, you can always roll, and 100% of the time you're going to dodge that attack, so you won't take any damage. So you want to use that sparingly as well. Never use this offensively. Always use it defensively, unless, well, I guess if you're trying to stop someone from capping, it's technically defense. So yeah, this is really honestly a defensive ability. I don't know why you would ever use it for anything on the offense. We're not really going to go through ballistic shield because that's pretty much self-explanatory, and that is also very situational as well, because as a sniper in PvP, you might find yourself moving around a lot. So having a ballistic shield is nice if you know you're going to sit around and you're fighting an enemy sniper, but if you're constantly moving, it's really more for your teammates because you are kind of a support DPS. Moving down to Entrench, guys. Entrench grants you into epic cover, I like to call it. Becoming immune to all controlling effects, only grants protection while in cover, and lasts 20 seconds. This is so important when you're capping a node or when you're trying to cancel a point in Alliance Proving Grounds. You want to roll in, pop your Entrench, and BAM! You can't be stunned or CC'd and you will be good to go. It's pretty self-explanatory, so we're going to move right along. Next is Imperial Preparation. This immediately resets the active cooldown on Invasion, Countermeasure, Shield Probe, Cover Pulse, Entrench, and Covered Escape. So basically, if you for some reason are in a bind and you use all your DCDs at once and need to use them again for some odd reason, I don't know why you would, but or if you just need something quickly, pop your Imperial Preparation and you will be good to go, and all your defensive CDs will be ready to go. I only really like to use this when I need to really get away from someone, so I will roll. I'll show you real quick. I will roll, and then I will pop the, oh, that's Shield Probe, lol. I will pop Covered or Imperial Preparation, and then my roll's up again, and I can continue my roll. And then my Shield Probe also got reset, so I can Shield Probe once again. So there are a lot of advantages to Imperial Preparation. Again, use that defensively only. It is practically a defensive cooldown, so just be mindful of when you use it. And then the last thing I want to talk about real quick is MAME. That is your classic stun. It's pretty much just like a vibro knife, how it's basically the old stun that every agent has, just they named it differently. And then you have your scatter shot or shatter shot, wow, high impact shot that deals XYZ amount of damage and reducing all healing received to the target by 20%. That is actually really good if you're fighting a healer, or if you're fighting someone who is being healed and their healer sucks and can't keep up. That will definitely screw them over. But with all of that being said, let's go into some real life examples on how to play a sniper. So I'm going to go into some PvP matches, or probably one or a couple, and we will go over some key things to how to survive as a sniper. Alright guys, so I found a game that just started, and we are going to talk about first positioning. So we are sending way too many people to the pylon, so I'm going to wait for my team to see what they're doing before I continue to engage in this. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Alright, so to set up as a sniper, you kind of just want to be in the background. So this is actually pretty good positioning right now, but there's not a lot of people here, so we're probably just going to melt this guy really quickly. Oh, he has his reflect up. Oh, it didn't last long. Okay, see, he's currently targeting me, and he's trying to get to me. What I can do is I can leg shot him, like so. He switched, though. Oh, perfect. Okay, look. Enemy sniper right here. So what you're going to do is you're going to chuck your diversion on him, and he just diversioned me as well, so I can't do anything while being in the range. But all I have to do is wait till I can use it again, and we are set. See if I can trap this other guy right here. Yeah, I can. Oh, you got away. Oh, another diversion. Oh. Oh, also, it is always a great thing to be in cover. By the way, I'm being hit by 2 snipers right now, so we're probably gonna die. Yep, so next life I will show you a little bit more on the positioning. This guy's having trouble at the pylon. I know it looks like you melt easily as a sniper. It is very situational. It does depend on like what you're doing, so don't... Oh, that's reflect. Don't want to get into that reflect. You gotta remember that you are a sniper and you will be a target anyway, so don't worry if you are being focused. You just have to learn how to use those cooldowns. See, he's coming towards me. Oh, but thank you for the grenade. So how do I get away from him? Roll away. I'm not going to use my Imperial preparation because it's a waste and I don't see a need. Alright, well, we got the kill. So let's go back into mid and get into some better positioning. Okay, this is a decent spot. Not the greatest because this is Hypergate, so you really can't do a whole lot. So hopefully I'll start taking some damage soon so I can show you how I do some defensive things. But there's really no one here unless they're all going to ours. Are they going to ours? No, they're not going to ours. Or are they? Well, no, they're not. Let's see if we can have some people get in here to mid. Are they just sitting out here? Yeah, okay. Maybe I'll take some damage. Or someone will focus me, I don't know. Because they're just letting me do whatever, so it's really hard to show you, like, how to do defensive stuff. See, now I've overextended. That was bad. Like, don't overextend, because now the whole team is coming, and you're a sniper, so I'm going to use my role because I want to get to the background, so as they're coming in. Never do this unless you know what you're doing as a sniper, but this is... Getting up here is really fun, but I keep hopping over it, so if I can actually get up here... There we go. Oh, I'm too far away from the sniper. I'm too far away. Let's throw a diversion on him because I don't like him. Okay, now he can't go into cover. Now we'll leg shot him. He's stuck here. See, look, he is going to probably die here. Yep. See, diversion and leg shot. He's got no accuracy. He's already being pinned. What else is he going to be able to do? Pretty much nothing. We do have someone over at the other pylon though, but we do have 2 people defending, so I'm not gonna worry about that right now. It's not that big of a deal, but we are wiping the floor with these guys. Here is another sniper. My diversion's not up, so there's not really a whole lot I can do but do my basic like rotation for this class. Oh, okay. I am going to be taking damage soon, but I'm not taking a whole lot right now, so I don't need to worry about using my DCDs. Now I'll pop my shield probe just because I am getting hit a little bit, and I'm going to just get back. And now I've survived this much longer. Now there's a merc, so I want to get that. But I am being focused, so I probably will use... No, I don't need to use my Imperial preparation right now because I'm still not in the position where I can be using it. But I am getting pushed on, so I am going to roll out, reset everything, and try to find a better spot so I can stay alive. They haven't killed me yet, which is good. I do have heals, so that does help. Going to pop my entrench, and I died. But best case scenario right there for trying to figure out like what to do. And you're gonna mess up. Like, I mess up all the time still, and I've been playing sniper for a good while now. This is my 4th sniper that I made, but it's really situational like awareness more than anything else in the game. You have to know what to hit and when to get things done, right? So you have to know when to hit your DCDs and when you shouldn't roll or use your DCDs. Because right now I still have 2 minutes on my over 2 minutes on my Imperial preparation, so I don't want to be in the thick of things. So I'm just gonna stay out here with my teammates to help take care of this target, and when they push in, I will push in as well. This Merc's a little bit different. I don't want to get caught in that right now, so I'm literally just gonna hang out here because my team isn't there and I don't want to give them a free death. So I will cut to a scene when I am more into battle. Okay, so my team is somewhat in here and it's not really looking good for us. There's another sniper, so we're going to diversion him if I can actually get to him, because he diversioned to me. Come on, where are you? There you are. Yeah, eat that. I'm taking damage, so pop my shield probe. I'm just gonna roll away so I can focus on another target. We'll probably pop my ballistic and my entrench because I want to see what's going on without worrying about dying right now. Killed the Merc. I am going to pop my med pack and use my evasion just so I have a little bit more time to escape. We'll use my cover pulse to get away from as many people as possible. I don't want that assassin coming back up on me, so I'm going to leg shot him, but he has his deflect up, so that really didn't work out. So my roll's back up, so I'm just going to roll away once again and try to slow him as much as I can. Now, see, in this situation, like, oh, well, why are you taking that damage? As a sniper, your damage is mainly going to come from you being in cover. So when you're not in cover, not only are you not doing any damage, but you're not being protected as well. So as I'm explaining this to you, I'm not really paying attention to my gameplay as much, or like doing everything right, because I'm trying to show you these different things, which is why I'm dying a lot more than I usually do. So that was... I probably could have won that fight if I was actually like focusing on trying to play and not doing commentary at the same time. But trying to sync up audio and video commentary is actually quite grueling. So I hope you guys kind of get a feel for what you need to do when you're trying to PvP with a mercenary lol with a sniper, and kind of what to do to position yourself in a way that you can set yourself up for success and actually stay alive as a sniper and not get completely wrecked and annihilated right now. So, what's up here right now? Okay, just this. Oh man, this Merc's actually really low, but he has his reflect up, so I'm just not going to. Actually, will I diversion him? Yeah. Leg shot him. See, now he can't get out. Well, he could always butt jet away. The coward's way out. Or he could stand there. I don't know why he chose to do that. But, oh, we have some people at the pylon. But we're basically going to win this game, which is nice. But that is pretty much what you need to do as a sniper. I know rotation-wise and spec-wise, like, that's totally different. I will do a guide for how to do engineering, how to do marksman. I don't know a lot of virulence, so which is pretty much lethality. I haven't run lethality since I think 2.5, maybe 3.0. I think I ran it in 3.0, but that's pretty much what you have to do. So just to recap, use your DCDs sparingly, know when to use them, which it will be situational, so don't go by, oh, when you're at XYZ health, pop this. But granted, as a general rule of thumb, if you're at like between 60 and 70%, you probably want to pop your shield probe just to stop that damage, because you're probably being bursted down a lot. So just keep that in mind. So I will get back to you when this game is over. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this guide to how to play a sniper in PvP. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. If you have any additional questions, I would love to answer them in the comments, and I can also make other videos if you want to go over other things in a little bit more detail, maybe some more like offensive things or whatnot. Just leave them in the comments below, and I can make sure to try to get a video out on it. But guys, again, let me know what you think in the comments below. If you found this video helpful and insightful, please give this video a like, as it helps out the channel a great deal. Share it around if you have any other people who want to learn sniper and want to use it in PvP but are too afraid of getting melted or anything. I will leave the notes for things in the description and right up here on screen if you just want to have a quick little recap. But guys, that is gonna do it for this video. Again, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think of this ultimate guide. I really put a lot of time into it and planning to wanting to do this for a while now, and finally had the time to do it. I will also put in some other gearing things in the description as well. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Peace.